Hey folks, Cornell with YouTube Fishing Vids. Well, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Out here on my local lake, can you believe it? I'm wearing a t-shirt in the middle of November in Maryland. It's like 60 degrees right now, going up in the mid 60s, high noon. I've got a whole afternoon of fishing ahead of me. And guys, I had to get out here. This is pretty crowded for my local lake for midweek scene here. And I had to also come out because I have a Mystery Tackle Box Pro box that came in already. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through this. There's a lot of things in this box that I know I could work with today, but we just gotta see what the fish are doing. Water temps are up 1 degree at high noon since the last time I was out here. So we got rising water temps with this bright, beautiful sun, a little bit of a breeze. The water's up a little bit and still a little bit stained. So let's go through this and let's show off what we got real quick so we can get fishing. What's inside? Guys, last time I was out, I had gotten a couple of these from Catch Go. It's exclusive from Catch Go, but I got them from Karl's Bait and Tackle. I got the Bubonic Bugs Square Bill, and this is a really cool color. I do not have this. I've never seen such a thing. Craw pattern with a chrome belly. Look at the sun shining on that thing. Isn't that crazy? So that's a really neat pattern. That'd be a really unique thing to throw today. And square bills, perfect time of year. We're in good shape with that bait. Hopefully that'll work. Then we got a live target, a crawfish pattern crankbait by Live Target, and translucent with little red tips. That is a great looking medium diving crankbait. So hopefully we can throw something like that. See what we can do. We have Perfection Lures Sure Hookup Shaky Head, a 1/4 ounce. I've seen these before. I've actually had these before. Little stand-up routine, really cool little almost antennae like looking things that help keep that shaky head standing up real nice. So that's a really neat one, in a 1/4 ounce. And I'm going to jump ahead a little bit on this little card because I actually have the perfect bait for that. So to match that up, I got a Karl's Amazing Bait Flicker Worm. I've had a few of these. I just don't know if I've had this color, but if I pair those two up and a shaky head goes on today, that's what it's going to look like. So it's going to really great little pattern, and the wind's blowing, so hopefully this doesn't blow out of my hand. So what do we have here? Next, we're going to have a Strike King Rage Tail Twin Tail Menace Grub. Have a bunch of these, don't have this color. Great for Texas rigging. We put those in the back of vibrating jigs. Another great color, great pattern for today with the stained water. Awesome bait. And then let's see, the last out of the box is another craw soft plastic. I've got the Big Bite Bait Swimming Craw, a pearl white, guys, a pearl white swimming craw. There's lots of things we can do with that, but Texas rigged, back of a swim jig, back of a chatterbait, any type of vibrating jig. That's just another great bait. Killer box, right? So that's a great box for the fall. It just, who knows, every now and then I catch them on them all. Sometimes I catch them on one or none, but let's just get at it and see what we can do today. All right, if I had my choice, I'd be doing nothing but power fishing today. And with a couple of the baits out of this mystery tackle box, I've got the tools to do it. So the first one coming out of the box, the Bug Z Square Bill in that crazy craw pattern with a wild and crazy bright and shiny chrome belly. You ever seen such a thing? I haven't, and I know the bass haven't either. So this is gonna be a great bait to throw on a day like today. A little bit of wind, a little bit of stain, and some sun. Perfect. 59-degree water temperatures on the rise with this warming sun. So hopefully they'll get active and power fishing will be on. And then the next one I tied on out of the box isn't directly out of the box, but that was the old school Finch Nasty Thumper, what has become my #1 favorite vibrating jig. I got that out of a mystery tackle box a few years back, and I did damage with it just the last time I was out here. Caught 3 beautiful bass in 3 hours. I didn't have this trailer on it, but I have it on now. There's the Menace Grub I got out of the box this month. So what I did is I went ahead and dipped the tail in chartreuse. So now I got a bluegill imitator, which is another one of the main forage baits in my local lake. So I got a craw pattern square bill and I got a bluegill pattern vibrating jig. So let's go ahead and beat this bank, let this pelican drift down with the wind and cover some water. And hopefully it'll only be these 2 baits I need for the whole afternoon. All right, guys, game on. We got ourselves a first fish, and it happens to be on the vibrating jig, my Finch Nasty Thumper, and it feels like a nice one. It's a nice fish, guys. This is the best time of year, I swear. This and pre-spawn, oh my God, it's a giant. Guys, I'm telling you right now, for the first fish of the day, this is absolutely killer. Let me see if I can get this in here without losing it. This is my bad arm, so let's switch. Whoa, he's hooked well. How am I gonna do this? I can't grab him with this arm, but I will anyway, because he's not getting anywhere. Ouch, that hurts, but let's bring him in. That is so killer, guys. I am so psyched. So the Menace Grub, that Strike King, look at that bait right there. That little guy got that giant right there. I came back in this main lake pocket. I was beating up some shoreline, going back and forth between the square bill and this vibrating jig, and this absolutely did the damage. That's exactly what I was looking for right there, guys. So fish #1, and it's a giant. Let's get this one back in the water and let's keep on going. Well, I think I'll keep throwing this vibrating jig around a little while. This is absolutely killer. Again, I'm throwing over some wood over here. Got a main lake pocket right here that's just absolutely just perfect for this scenario. So let's keep going, see if we can catch some more. There we go, guys. Got me another one. Oh man, that hit last second right before the boat. Not as big as the other one, but it's still a nice chunky bass. I saw him eat this thing. This is a great fish. I'll be able to boat flip this one. Let's bring him on in here for another beautiful fall bass here on my local lake on the vibrating jig. Guys, that's 2 fish in. That was only about maybe 10 minutes since the last one, so the game is on just like I thought it would. The power fishing. Again, tons of great baits in that box, but this might be all I'm doing all day, just like the last time I was out here, and I'm not complaining. Here we go, guys. Number 3 over some wood just inside a main lake pocket right here. Feels like a decent fish. Let's see what we got. Yeah, another really nice fish, guys. This is great. Quality, quality, quality all day long in the fall. Another chunky bass. I love it. So I'm working my way back towards the ramp, just beating up this bank. Again, the wind is still blowing, and that Finch nasty thumper still doing it up, guys. I've been switching back and forth. I threw a Texas rig a little bit with that menace grub on the back, on it in general. Nothing, square bill, nothing. This is all that's happening, guys. So with all those great baits in the mystery tackle box, I'm going to use what works, and that little menace grub on the back of what is ultimately a mystery tackle box bait. I got it years ago. That's where I was introduced to this beautiful vibrating jig. So let's keep going. We got more wood to hit. All right, folks, I'm heading back to the ramp. I got a lot of shoreline between me and where I need to be to get on out of here. The sun's dipping, the fleece is on, it's getting nippy. Fall's amazing, guys. You get a beautiful warm day. Once that sun goes down, it starts to get cold. So the wind's still slightly blowing me down this bank. I'm still chucking and winding, hoping for one more fish at least. Let's see what happens. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. I hit the brakes for a minute. Oh my God, there's fish number 4. It feels like a decent fish, guys. That was amazing. I hit the brakes. It's not huge, but there's still great quality fish going on out there. Look at the belly on that beauty. So there's number 4. So this is just one fish better than my last video. I'm out here with the same bait, and I'm loving it, guys. Look at that beautiful sunset going on. It's getting nippy out here. Let's go ahead and throw it back and see if we can get some more. Just in the middle, telling you, like I said, getting back to the ramp here, hoping for that one more fish. It was on that second cast. Too cool. All right, guys, the time is now 4:58, official sunset. So there's that beautiful sunset. That way is the ramp, and the rest of the shoreline I'm going to beat for another maybe barely 20 minutes. I'm going to run out of light here very soon as the bucks are chasing the does. Too cool over here, guys. There's all kinds of stuff going on around here. So let's see if we can hit it up. One last chance to get that last minute sign out fish / limit fish. So hang tight, let me hit the brakes and give it one more go. Well, folks, it doesn't take long to lose camera light. I'm back to the boat ramp. I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to make one more cast out here. I doubt I'm going to get the last minute heroics going on again unless a miracle happens. But folks, remember, whenever I do my unboxings, my Mystery Tackle Box Pro Boxing, guys, if this is a fish, oh yes, it's a good one. Holy crap, guys. I got my sign out fish right by the boat ramp, very close to where I was last time. It's a huge fish, guys. Guys, this is an absolute giant. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Another last minute heroics. It's got to be bigger than that. That's a giant, guys. Absolute giant, almost in the same spot where I got him last time. Too cool. I don't know if he's as big as the first fish, but the last fish is a giant. To call it, guys, I'm losing camera light. Let me get down here and get this beautiful fish in. Absolutely incredible. Not quite as big as the first fish of the day, but he's still an absolute beauty. Check that out. What a fat ball bass, guys. I'm ecstatic. What a heck of a limit, guys, and what a way to end it. Another beautiful last minute heroics here on my local lake doing some late fall bass fishing. Guys, remember, whenever I do a mystery tackle box unboxing, there's always going to be a code in my description. YTFV, short for YouTube Fishing Vids. Get $10 off the first box of your new subscription. And folks, as always, appreciate you joining me. As always, I appreciate you subscribing. Until we meet again, over and out.